Every aspiring UX UI designer faces this problem, and that is picking the right personal projects to work on for their first portfolio. Most of them design generic projects like food delivery apps, video streaming apps, and so on that don't solve a real problem and just focus on the final designs, which again are nothing unique. So in this video, I'm going to share a simple framework that will help you pick projects that solve real problems, which you can ultimately add to your portfolio. So the first step is to pick an industry. Preferably you want to pick an industry that you have knowledge in or something that interests you. This will help you think of better ideas and solve for the problems more easily while working on the project. Here are a few examples of the most popular industries that you can choose from. So let's say I pick the career growth industry because as a UX UI educator, I have knowledge in this field and I want to help aspiring designers grow. Then within this industry, you want to pick a persona or a person that you want to solve problems for. Again, you want to pick a persona or a person that you can relate to or that you are aware of. For instance, within the career growth industry, the two most popular personas are hiring managers and job applicants. So let's say I pick job applicants as my persona because I want to ultimately help people land jobs and build their careers. The next step is to think of the various problems or pain points that this persona is facing. What you want to do is you want to list down the different pain points and then ultimately pick one that you want to focus on. So in order to find these pain points, you can either do some research online or you can ask some peers within this industry or that match this persona about the pain points that they face. Or if you match the criteria of this persona, you can ask yourself the different pain points or problems that you face in this field. To help you with this, you can ask yourself or your peers these questions in order to identify the different pain points or problems. In my example, these are the most common problems that job applicants face. So let's say I pick this problem, that is job applicants find it difficult to manage all of their applications across various platforms. Then you want to define the problem in a bit more detail, as this will help you get a clear idea of who you are solving for and why. Here is a template that you can use to define your problem statement. So in my example, the problem statement will be, how might we help job applicants organize and manage their job applications across platforms more efficiently? Since applicants apply for jobs across various platforms like LinkedIn, Glassdoor, Indeed, etc., keeping track of all these applications can be overwhelming and cumbersome. So with this problem statement, I know exactly who I'm solving for and why. It is still good to keep the business in mind, as ultimately they are the ones who are hiring you or paying you. Now there are many different business goals that you can choose from. However, here are the most common ones along with the UX examples that support each of them. So once you have identified your project's problem statement, try to identify which business goal does it solve for. In my example, we are making the job process more easier and efficient. So I will pick the business goal of increasing user retention, since ultimately we are making it easier for people to manage their applications. They will come back to use this feature. Keep in mind that when you're working on this project, you should only focus on solving the core problem that you identified. You should not add any unnecessary screens or work on any features that do not contribute to solving the main problem, as this will bloat your project for no reason. So in my example, I will only focus on the dashboard that will help users add their jobs and track them, and not design for interview prep, resume building, and so on. If you want help with that, I've written an ebook that teaches a simple framework on how to take a UX project from start to finish by using a real-world example. Do check it out below. Thanks for watching.